Greetings and welcome back to the RoboSamurai channel, and today I'm going to be talking about these two figures here, which were released a while ago. I picked them up probably from Target a while ago, and they are, of course, Powerglide and his recolor remold called Decepticon Viper. And we're going to take a close look at both of these, but just to give you, everyone knows who Powerglide is, right? I mean, that's who this guy is here, and you can kind of see the way he looks. Not too bad. These come from the Combiner Wars, and they are Legends class figures. So yeah, and the that's what it looks like, and basically both of these are A10 Thunderbolts. Very interesting looking plane, and it's a real actual plane. Well, for the most part, I don't think the real A10s have these things underneath them like this. Probably not. However, what's interesting about this one here, Decepticon Viper, is that it is actually a, let's take a look here. It's got a Cobra insignia with a Decepticon insignia inside of it. So yeah, this is an homage to the Cobra Rattler from G.I. Joe. And when we take a look at this, it's got an integrated Decepticon symbol. And then we also see the Z06 on this side, which is a reference to Wild Weasel's personal Rattler on his right wing here. And the face is even styled the same. When we get this into robot mode, we'll see, and we'll do a little comparison of how these two look. But yeah, so essentially, and I'm going to show this off on one, and that'll be Powerglide. Also has a weapon mode, because this is supposed to be a weapon for the Combiner Wars Superion. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this panel out here, and then you're supposed to take these, you unpeg them, I think, and you fold them up, and then you peg these into there. If you look, there's big old slots and big old pegs, so you just do that and that. Yeah, so basically he's a quote-unquote triple changer, and he's supposed to be a weapon for Superion, if you have that Combiner Wars Superion. So yeah, and here it is here. You can take that, you lift that up, and I think you're supposed to take these. I don't have the instructions for these anymore, but looking at instructions online, and then you push these forward like that. And then this landing gear is the actual 5mm port, and that's it. So yeah, that's it. And that's what it looks like in its weapon mode. Yeah, it's a little okay, I guess. It's all right, but that's what it's supposed to look like. So let's go ahead and put him back into his jet mode. But you can kind of see it's got that little blue thing there. But yeah, so I'm going to put him back in his jet mode. So yeah. And this figure isn't bad at all. I don't know where to find it. You might be able to find it. Maybe from... No, I don't think you can find it in Big Bad Toy Store either. So, yeah, it's an interesting figure. So, anyway, so we've got that. Oh, and these here. And then we have, of course, the Viper Rattler, which I think is pretty dang cool. He has all of the... He's exactly the same mold, except for this. So, yeah, under here we've got, I think it's similar. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's basically just a repaint. But let's show off what these robot modes look like. So I'll go ahead and start with this one. You want to push these engines down here so that you see this area right here. And you do the same on this side. And then we're going to take this here, and you flip that out, and you fold this in here. Actually, I think you have to do this first. So it's been some time since I've transformed this. So open these up, and then we will take, this has to come out here. And then what we do is we fold this landing gear in. we go on ahead and collapse these into that there. And then you're going to turn around the head. You kind of see it here. There. So there's the head. And then we take those, we tab them in. Tab this one in. And then you can unfold the arms by untabbing them here. And pulling them out. Doing the same thing here. And then you're going to split the legs. And then we'll take the feet, flip them down. And they're kind of like there, like that. And then you can kind of push these engines. Yeah, as long as you push these engines down, you can see this little nub coming out of them. That's the proper place. So, and there you have Powerglide in his robot mode. And I think this is probably one of the better Powerglides that they ever came up with. It's not the joints are a little loose. Doesn't have any foot swivel or anything like that, or ankle rocker, if you will. He's got the whole, you can bend his knee. He can stretch out his arm. His arm goes all the way to the back and forward, and he's got a nice elbow twist. No twist at the elbow, just straight up, just an elbow past 90-degree deal there going on. And yeah, so whoops, that wasn't snapped down all the way. There you go. So if you look at him, yeah, he's not bad looking. Now, there was a different color of this mold, and it was G2 version. It had a G2 logo on his chest, and it was gray and I think reddish to look like the G2 version. And that one was a pack-in with the Superion gift set, as far as I know. The head really only turns back and forth, but it's a good-looking sculpt in the head, so not too bad for a Powerglide. So, yeah, there we go. Let's transform this guy now. We'll do the same thing. So we'll pull these out. Actually, let's flip this out here, this panel. And that'll kind of unlock it. Then we're going to push these engines down until they kind of snap into place. We can flip that out, and we'll open up the feet, just like we did on Powerglide. We'll just do the back. We'll just do it the opposite way. Now we're going to take these wings, turn them to the side, and then we're going to tuck them in here. And then we're going to pull this whole canopy back, fold the landing gear in, and then we're going to take this entire piece here and push it in here. And then I'm just going to use my fingernail and turn this around to reveal the robot head. And then I'm going to take out these. There we go. Just unpeg it. That's tabbed in right there. Do the same thing on this side. Oops, and that's my over-forcefulness on this figure, but that's okay. There we go. And there you have Decepticon Viper in his robot mode. Oh yeah, you want to make sure these are folded back around that, just like Powerglide. So that's what he looks like. And you can see he has that nice little Decepticon and Cobra symbol on his chest. And he does, his head sculpt is supposedly styled after Wild Weasel's flight mask. So very cool. Very, very, very cool. So, and yeah, he has all the same articulation. So, and I don't know where to find these. Maybe you'll pay more on eBay for them. Look on other collector sites. But yeah, that's what we're basically dealing with here. And I think that these were pretty cool figures when they came out, and they still are. So, if you just wanted to see what it looks like from the back, that's what the guys look like from the back. Yeah, they kind of have this flap sticking out. I mean, you could do that if you feel like it. It kind of looks a little different from this side. So the instructions say to kind of just leave that up like that. It gives you a handle to hold it on like that. So you can take both of these and they can have a conversation. Hello. Anyway, so there you go. Anyway, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you can, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out and doesn't cost anything. And I will talk to you guys next time.